If you've been on YouTube, lately you've seen it. Claude editing in DaVinci Resolve. Then you look at the requirements. A terminal, a repository to clone, Python, WhisperX, and, at the end, their words, fix the joints by hand. It's faster. In this video, I'll show you the same magic inside Magic Automa. Zero terminal, zero API keys, and the cuts get proposed to you, listed out for you, and made for you. Frame accurate. And stay till the end, because I'm going to show you how to get with one single button everything we do here with prompts, and that none of them can show you. The whole setup is this menu. AI Agent Bridge. One click on Start. The LED down here turns green. And the agent chat is already inside Magic Automa. It runs on your Claude subscription, the one you may already have. No API key to create, nothing to install. 30 seconds, time me. This is a real clip of mine, full of pauses. I asked Claude to transcribe it. The transcription runs on my computer with local whisper. The audio goes nowhere. Look at the bar down here. It tells you what it's doing and for how long, so you know it's working and not stuck. And look at the answer. The list of pauses with time codes to the 100th. Here's something worth saying out loud. The AI did not estimate those numbers by looking at the waveform. Magic Automa handed them over, already computed. The AI decides what to do. The program does the arithmetic. That's why in a minute the cuts will land on the right frame. Now the part that failed live in the viral method, and I quote, "Do it by hand, it's faster." I asked for markers on the zones to cut. There they are, red bands, exactly as long as the silences. You see them before a single frame is touched. That's the difference between an agent that hopes and an agent that proposes. Third prompt, and this time just one. Do the whole thing. No, shall I go ahead? No confirmation at every step, because the first thing it does, on its own, is save itself a checkpoint, and because Control+Z never killed anyone. But look what it does before starting. It lists out what it is about to do. It proposes, and then it acts. It doesn't ask your permission. It puts you in a position to stop it. And now watch. In and out on the exact frame cut. The gap closes, the later markers shift by themselves. 11 cuts in 20 seconds. A 3-frame margin so no word gets clipped, and every step verified by reading the real timeline, not on trust. That includes the two ends, the head and the tail. Those aren't a flaw of speech, they're an editing choice. And that's why I'm the one who asked for them, in the same breath. And then, the last request, the one that to me is worth the whole video. Hesitations aren't silences. They're speech, so cutting the gaps doesn't touch them. But the transcript has them in writing, so I ask. It searches and doesn't find any, because in this clip there aren't any. And instead of making up a list to keep me happy, it tells me, I'm not going to hand you that. I'd be inventing it. That, right there, is the difference between an assistant that executes and one you could trust. The second one can say there isn't any. And if you're wondering why it behaves like that, it's the same reason the numbers earlier were right. Whatever can be computed, the program computes. We ask the model to decide, not to guess. Let's listen. From 238 down to 155. 9 cuts inside, plus the head and the tail, and not one clipped word. And it's not me saying it. I ask, it reads the real timeline and gives me the number. And here's the twist. What you just heard is the introduction this whole series opens with. The edit you saw at the top of this video was made by the agent, not by me. All I did was say yes. And if you don't like a joint, you just say so, redo the second cut with more margin, Control+Z, and go again. The transcript is already in its memory. And the built-in chat is only one of the ways. Magic Automa's bridge is MCP, the open standard. If you use Claude Desktop or Claude Code, the same powers are there. And if your subscription is ChatGPT, look, this is Codex, OpenAI's agent. Same bridge, the same 230-odd actions across 9 applications.
E
Claude
adesso
or
quello che ti avevo promesso
ChatGPT,
all'inizio,
whichever
e
you already
insieme la
have in your
domanda
pocket
che
will
ti
do.
stai facendo da
Setup,
10
one
minuti.
button each.
Bello.
Done.
Ma io un
And
abbonamento a
now, what I
Claude non
promised
ce
you at
l'ho.
the start. And with it, the
Guarda
question
qui.
you've been asking for 10 minutes. Nice, but I don't have a Claude subscription. Watch this. I restore the checkpoint the agent made before cutting. The timeline goes back to what it was, 2 minutes 38. DaVinci Resolve Studio menu. Remove silences. The clip is the one under the playhead, threshold 1 second, margin 3 frames, find the silences. And here's the exact same table as before. The same 11 silences, the same time codes. It flags the head and the tail, but leaves them alone because I didn't ask for them. And here's something the agent can't give you. The checkboxes. I like this pause, I'm keeping it. These I'm dropping. Watch the total at the bottom while I decide. It updates. Cut. 1 minute 55. The same result, frame for frame, with no subscription and without asking anyone anything. Because underneath, it's the same code. When the agent cuts, it calls this. What you do need: DaVinci Resolve Studio, which you already have if you got this far, and Magic Automa Studio. The transcription model is included, downloads once, and then works with no internet at all. What goes away is the agent subscription. And if you trust the settings and don't even want to look at the table, there's the button right next to it. Do it all, find and cut, just one. And if you need it every day, save as macro. It asks what to call it, and now it's your button to edit, to run on another clip, or to put on a stream deck. Let's recap what you did not see in this video. No terminal. No repository to clone. No API key. And if you have no agent subscription at all, the button you just saw does the same job. It's inside Magic Automa Studio, and it asks nobody for anything. No audio uploaded anywhere. Whisper runs on your machine, and it comes included. No, now let me fix the joints by hand. And not one number worked out by AI. Every frame of this edit is arithmetic done in Python and checked against the real timeline. An edit that cuts itself, with you approving every snip, or, if you prefer, without asking at all. This is Magic Automa 4.4, the bridge for AI agents, the built-in chat, local transcription, and the tool that packs the whole thing into one button. Link in the description to try it. And subscribe. In the next video, I hand you the map of Magic Automa's 6 AIs, and above all of who pays for what. It's the question I get more than any other.